Hey everybody, Dean here from NobleMR.com, bringing you a quick training because I want to make sure that you are not being left out in the cold. Okay, now what I mean by that is, and this may be something that you already know, but when you're an affiliate and you send your people on your email list to the vendor to buy their product, the vendor's getting those emails, okay? And you're not. In many cases, you're not. In other words, well, let me back up. If you're sending people off of your own email list, then obviously you have their email addresses. But if you're into video marketing, okay, or marketing off of your website, and you send somebody to a product to purchase it, they purchase it, you get the money from it, but you don't get their email address. The vendor does, but you don't. So that's what I wanted to take a look at here. There is a way that we can rectify this situation. Now, the normal flow of things, and again, forgive me if you already know this, but I need to cover it for all levels of experience. Is you get your vendor who creates a product, of course, and they're going to put their product offer their product out there on JVZoo, Warrior Plus, or ClickBank, or the three big platforms for products. So they're going to put their product on one of these places. And as an affiliate, either through people off your email list, or in this case, what we're looking at is people that see your review on YouTube or come across your review on your website, they decide, well, that looks pretty good, so they go out and buy it. Okay, so the money goes in basically into the vendor's bank account. The vendor's going to send you part of it as an affiliate. They're going to send you your affiliate commission, of course. The vendor, though, as soon as the transaction takes place on one of these three platforms, the vendor is going to get the email for that customer. And the email goes back to the vendor and builds their email list. Now, here you are, the associate. You've done all the work and so forth as you would as an associate, of creating a review video or putting a review up on your blog, on your website, and driving traffic to it. And sure, you're making some money off of it, but you're not getting these email addresses from these people that are buying it, okay? It's not doing anything to grow your email list. It's growing the vendor's email list, which is one of the reasons why it's so great to be a product vendor and to create your own products if you can, and put them out there, because there's nothing that'll grow your list of buying email subscribers faster than having your own product out there, having them buy it, and having all of those emails dumped into your email list. Okay, so what can we do as affiliates to capture these emails so that we can market to these people as well? After all, we're the ones that attracted them. We ought to be able to remarket, right? Well, we can. This is the normal flow, as we saw back here. Now we're looking at it from this point forward, from the buyer. The buyer comes in, and I'm just using Warrior Plus as an example, and buys something off of Warrior Plus. Then they go to Warrior Plus to get their product. And when they go to Warrior Plus and they find their product, they're going to be able to do one of two things. They're going to be able to access their product or access their bonuses. And if you looked on Warrior Plus, you get your standard access your purchase here and access your bonus buttons here. And that's what we're doing here. And things are said and done. Everything's said and done. In the normal model at this point, they've accessed their bonuses, they've accessed their product. The vendor's gotten their email address, and you're left out there without the email address. Now, the trick to all of this, or the thing to keep in mind with all of this, though, is here on Warrior Plus, when you have the button here to access affiliate bonus, you control, as the affiliate, you control that button, okay? You're creating bonuses that you're giving to people for purchasing whatever it is, and you're putting the link to those bonuses on this button. So you have control of this button on Warrior Plus or JVZoo or ClickBank, any of the three, okay? And that's the key to the whole thing, because the modified flow, what we're going to do and what you need to be doing, the person comes in and they buy the product. Again, we're talking about Warrior Plus as an example. They can click the access button here. Okay, so far so good, we're tracking. The big blue bonus button, though, the one that you control, what you need to do with that is you need to put a link on that button. Instead of putting a link on that button that goes to the download page for the bonuses, you need to put a link on that button that goes to a thank you page. as an example here, a thank you page. And what's going to happen, and what you do on this thank you page is you put a form from your autoresponder form, you put that form on this thank you page. So you say, and thank you for buying. Ask the customer, where should I send your bonuses? Where do you want me to send them? Now, they've just bought the product, and they bought the product because they want it, and they also bought the product hopefully probably because they like the bonuses that you're offering. So they're not going to fail to fill out this form. If they don't fill out this form, they've got the product, but they don't have those bonuses that they want from you. So they're going to put their email address in there, and they're going to put a good email address in there, because as far as they know, you're going to need that email address so that you can mail a link or something, or mail information to them about how to get those bonuses. Okay. So again, you're going over to Warrior Plus. You've got their access button. The bonus button now is going to direct them to this thank you page. Now, this thank you page is just a simple simple page that I put together, in this case with Groove Pages, and I'll provide a link to Groove Pages and down below the video here. And the form that I put on this page comes from one of the autoresponders that I use, which is BirdSend. And again, I'll put a link to BirdSend down below. I could just as easily have used the autoresponder in Groove Pages. But in any case, you're going to be sending somebody to this thank you page. You're going to be collecting their email address with the form that you've embedded on that page. And what happens is once you collect their email address, that's going to go automatically. The autoresponder is going to put it on your email list, and the autoresponder is automatically going to send them to the delivery page. Now, this as an example, this is from the controls for the form, from the controls for this form that you embedded over on the autoresponder. This is letting you choose what you want to have happen after they've submitted the form, post submit. So they submitted the form, you've got their email address now in your list on your autoresponder, and what do you want to do next? Well, in this case, I've chosen I want to redirect them to my bonus page. Okay, so what happens is, obviously, they come on Warrior Plus again. They can access their product. They hit the little blue bonus button, takes them to your autoresponder, your thank you page, where you collect their email address. Once you have their email address, it's automatically added to your email list, whatever list you specified when you created the form, and the post submission URL redirects them to your bonus delivery page immediately. This way, you are also collecting the emails. You're putting that whole thank you page and autoresponder page and everything right in here. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, right in here, and you're collecting it. Now, of course, the vendor's also getting that information, but you don't care. They're going to get it anyhow. At least this way, you're not being left out in the cold without being able to collect the details of people that are buying from you, and without being able to retarget, or not retarget, but remarket to them. And this way, you're also growing your email list. So hopefully that makes sense. And I hope it's if it's something that you weren't aware of or hadn't thought about before, I hope it helps you. Don't forget, obviously, that you can do this on Warrior Plus, JVZoo, and or ClickBank, or anywhere else for that matter. Now, there is one caveat on JVZoo. JVZoo is kind of nice if you happen to be using GetResponse as your autoresponder, because they have a deal with GetResponse, and they're integrated right into JVZoo. So if you're using GetResponse, you will be collecting those addresses automatically, just like the vendor does. If you're not using GetResponse, then you can still use this method with any autoresponder that you happen to be using. So again, check the links down below. You'll find a link to Groove Pages, which is a great way to create your thank you pages, and to BirdSend, as well as the Groove Pages, Groove Mail, and the links are down below. Thank you very much, and I hope this helped. Bye-bye.